So to make this, all I did was take some unfiltered apple juice and heat it up with some cloves and some cinnamon sticks.
I think we have Roxanne and
Hello,
Brent.
good morning. Good morning to both of you. Cider time.
Yeah, this is their classic mulled cider kind of thing.
Yes.
You can put all sorts of things in there, but these will definitely do the job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't mind if I do try that.
Yep, take it.
Today,
so good. What?
No, I was about to say, temperature today, you're not thinking hot drinks, but I say give it like 2 weeks
but
and you'll be like,
looks like
oh, I want a hot drink.
There.
Yeah,
yep.
It looks like that.
The leaves are falling.
You'll soon be lighting fires, putting your sweater on, and saying, I'd like a hot cider, please. So that's a good thing for mocktails.
That's good, but I think it's time we play with it. So if you wouldn't mind giving me a little ice, I would appreciate that.
Ice the lady, will you?
Thank you. So what is everyone up to on this Mocktail Monday? Here we go. There you go. Now you can see the comments. Hi, Al.
Thank you.
Okay. And good morning. So I'm just going to add a ladle of cider to my old-fashioned glass, iced old-fashioned glass. And again, this is just cider that I mulled with some cloves and cinnamon sticks this morning. So let's do half, about halfway. And then I think I'm going to add some bitters. So I got out 2 different kinds. I think I'll do the Angostura, the old-fashioned.
Very hard to go wrong there.
Yeah. 5 dashes. And then I think I'll take that seltzer if it's handy.
Daring 5 dashes.
Yes. The daring 5 dashes. Ooh, so bitter.
Wasn't that a singing group in the 50s?
So I'm just going to fill with some ginger seltzer. And we'll see what we think of that.
And good morning to Brent.
Good morning. Wait. I didn't get any small straws out.
You rearranged everything back there, and it's not necessarily at your fingertips right now. Nope. But we're getting there. The season has changed up, and you'll see behind us, record covers have changed, and decor has completely switched around. Yeah. Let's try this out. Yeah, that's really nice.
I like that.
Yeah, it's just sort of like, you just diluted the, what am I talking about here? Cider. Diluted the cider a little bit. It still has a very spicy base, and the ginger really accents that very nicely. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it can be the cider can be a little sweet.
Particularly as it boils for a while and it starts to reduce a bit, then you're going to be concentrating some sugary stuff. I remember doing that years ago where I left it on, I kind of neglected it, and eventually I was down to about a pint of cider out of a gallon. Now that's concentrated cider.
Cider reduction.
Yeah, cider reduction. It's like you want to do, somebody please have a duck that I can prepare to put the cider reduction over.
Exactly.
I think I just diluted it back up and it was fine.
All right.
Yep.
Here we go. Okay.
Yep.
All right. What else? What else do you want to do with our cider this morning?
Well, first of all, I'm still enjoying a hot one. So a few people have joined, and I'm noting that we're almost at that point where you're going to be reaching for hot drinks, but not quite today.
It looks like it.
A lot of fallen leaves.
Cloudy and
got a lot of
breezy. And
I got a lot of stuff at the curb to go pick up, like, plant clippings and things like that. That's an exciting topic for you. But it looks like
other story.
That's a whole other story. I had to remove some shrubs.
Yeah. They'll love us.
But a basic mulled cider is a great way to go.
Agreed.
Frankly. Yeah.
Yep.
So
another thing I like to do, this morning I just did apple, unfiltered apple juice with cinnamon sticks and cloves. But sometimes, like at Christmas, I'll do half pineapple juice, half cranberry juice, and then do the same thing. That's really good too.
Just like, different take on the cider. If you wanted to stick with cider, you could do half apple and half cran, half apple and half pineapple. It's kind of fun.
Hi, Dad.
A lot of variations. If you have a local cider mill,
Jennifer, hello.
Definitely take advantage of their product.
Oh, 41 degrees in Reno. Yeah, it's warm here. I think like through tomorrow, and then we're in fall for real. The temperature's going to drop again.
Yeah, we have a few more days, and then we're just down to what it is. So, as much as it seems fascinating that New York State's getting more than Reno, well,
oh yeah,
we
will. It's coming. We must have gotten a heat wave.
Yeah, maybe just sort of a pocket.
pocket. A hot pocket.
A hot pocket.
A hot pocket.
I don't want a hot pocket. But
oh my gosh,
Good
that's a whole
stuff.
other story. Hot pockets.
Oh, yeah. That's for another
Oh,
time.
damn! I was
shall
looking
we?
at mulled cider videos
Hello.
yesterday. See, it's that time of year.
It is that time. People are starting to advertise such things. It might sound complicated, but at the end of the day, as the lady described, it's just some cinnamon sticks and some cloves.
Yeah. So that all I did
All you do is
was mull unfiltered apple juice with cinnamon sticks and cloves. You let it simmer for a while, and then for this one, I did half of cider and then 5 dashes of Angostura bitters, and then filled with ginger seltzer, and that's really good.
it's really quite a nice thing.
And I got other bitters and pineapple juice we could play with.
Yep. Roxanne's wondering.
I was mulling it over.
Yeah, she took like half an hour to figure out what exactly to stick in here. I don't know. Maybe this. Oh, gee. Allspice?
know.
No, I don't need it. We make the cider
I
already.
kind of did, though. I
You
thought
did?
about throwing
What
in
do you think
a
about it?
nutmeg pod, and I
That kind of thing?
did not. But
Nutmeg tends to dominate everything, so one wants to be cautious with that.
I'm not sure it would dominate over cloves.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. Nutmeg, I think. Well,
Nutmeg versus cloves.
this is an interesting comparison right here. Cloves, you would normally stick in a whole to a drink, right? Whereas nutmeg, you would normally take the nut and grate
Grate
some
it, right.
over it.
Hi,
Or just-
John.
Or just take the grated and give it a shake, you know?
John, I was reading
Mm,
something the
Hot
other day.
Pockets.
Someone was rating Hot Pockets. Like, which Hot Pockets are the best? And they went through, and I was like, "Mm." But,
In my experience, 0, but maybe I got like something that was freezer burned. It
I
was
think we got a bad Hot Pocket.
It was not good. I was not going to go into that story, and I'm not going to go into that story. But suffice to say that the actual device, when removed from the microwave, I said has the sort of texture and flavor of an asbestos shingle, but I'd probably prefer the shingle. So
That was we were very hungry, and that was pretty much the only food available to us. It was
and I think
not a good day.
essentially, I think the idea is it's supposed to resemble like either a Jamaican beef patty or an empanada, and I'm like either of those things is 1,000% better than this thing that I had.
Now, I have to admit that's the only Hot Pocket I've ever had,
Truth be
so
told.
perhaps there are better Hot Pocket experiences to be had.
That's a sentence in among itself. And I'm thinking to
Maybe
myself,
we need more Hot Pocket experiences.
but after your first Hot Pocket experience, are you
Live
inspired to try another?
I'll do it on a live video because we need live video.
We need live
fodder,
video.
So.
We try all sorts of things in terms of beverages, and we do try a lot of really crazy food, so we might as well try some pre-prepared food. What the hell?
Exactly.
That's it. You just give us the next video. The Hot Pockets experience.
Exactly. So do you want to do anything else with this cider before we say sayonara?
Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can mix up right now. Do we have anything else? Pardon me. Back here, that would be good.
I bet we do.
I bet we do too.
I'll take over.
I wish you would.
Oh, John says Hot Pockets are calzone wannabes. Okay.
That sounds about right.
I could see that. I forget the one we had. I think it was like turkey or something. It was just, I just got a little shudder up my spine
I
thinking
don't
about
remember
it.
the full details, and I couldn't actually recreate it, and nor do I want to. However, I will take this glass, and I said,
Okay. I know what you're doing here.
Another cube, please.
All right.
And I will actually fill with some of this mold.
You know, it's a little messy, but
Yeah, this is not the ace setup for the bar, but we wanted this to be hot from the source. So there you go.
exactly.
That's about half. I'm going to put that right there.
Okay.
Let's get rid of. Okay, that didn't do anything. And I happen to have a craft pineapple cider. Oh, so I'm going to try that a little half and half.
Do you want any bitters in there?
Oh yeah, I think I'll take both. So I'm going to go for. Let's make a little room. The Angostura regular.
How much would you like?
Give me 2, if you would.
All right.
And 2 of the orange. And I think I want to do that because the regular Angostura is definitely going to be starting to play with the other flavors. I think Angostura actually contains clove, for instance, And then the orange might start to play with that orange spice thing. Now this is on top of like some pretty heavy cider, so let's see what we got. Give that a whirl.
Oh, yum.
That's good too.
That's really good.
Straight up, it would be pretty sweet.
So this is...
But with all that spice happening and the bitters, it takes the edge off that. Tepachito.
Craft pineapple cider. So I would look for that in the international aisle.
I could take a look. It's made in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who actually makes this, if I can figure that out.
Okay, Brent says Pizza Hot Pockets aren't bad. I will take your word for it.
Maybe we'll start there, and maybe my experience will be slightly better than the last time.
It was just a confluence of horribleness when we had that Hot Pocket.
It was a long, long day, can I say.
So, maybe we're being unfair.
Maybe. We will give them another chance.
Exactly.
What the hell? It's a food company. So this is quite good. This is the half Tepachito and half the pineapple cider and half of the mulled cider. And the mulling is an excellent idea in that combination, and adding some bitters is an excellent idea.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have the cider with the ginger seltzer and some bitters.
Yep.
Did you add some lemon to that or no?
I did not.
You did not. Okay.
I don't think it needs it.
Okay. That's the thing. If it doesn't need it, leave it out. Sometimes you say, that's slightly on that side of sweet, but I don't need any bitter.
It's not that sweet.
Add some sour.
With all the seltzer. So.
You know, and you can certainly try like grapefruit, just fine. Lemon lime, sure. That'll do.
Yep.
So 3 great ways to go.
Exactly.
We will be in hot drinks weather in no time, and maybe it will be time for some flaming hot drinks. We can do that in both configurations, folks.
Exactly.
So.
All right. So, hi, Barbara.
Hey.
Good morning.
So nice to see you.
So, Mocktail Monday. We have lunch guests coming, so
we'll have to sign off.
Go get ready for that.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us this morning. And if you are ever in our area, you could also be a lunch guest. Just let us know.
Glad to see you.
We would love to see you.
Drop us a line.
So we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's exciting. I'm not gonna. I'm not going to give it away yet, but I'm really excited about tomorrow's video. And Wednesday. I'm excited about Wednesday's live too. I'm not going to give that one away either, but 8 p.m. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Promo those, so keep watching your Facebook.
I will.
For things.
I don't want to jinx anything.
And if you like to watch on YouTube, that's perfectly fine too. We will be Wednesday again is 8 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time for now until we get to Standard Time. But 8 o'clock, and we have changed days in case you're thinking, oh, I always watch you on Thursdays. Yeah,
it's Wednesday.
We're frequently about rattling off when we're going to be live next, and we'll see you Thursday. It's like,
I'm like, no.
It's long habit, folks. But we have changed.
Oh yeah, Roxanne, you'll love this cider. It's really good.
Oh, Dan made some hard cider. Yeah, take a look. It's Tepachito. Yep. As far as I can tell, that's the actual brand. Because they all say otherwise is who imports it, but it's made in Mexico. It's very nice. It is a carbonated cider. And we have made hard cider by just taking the carton of unpasteurized and letting it sit there. And yeah, it gets pretty fizzy.
Likes to do that. Yeah. I guess it's that time of year again.
That time of year. And if you let it fizz enough, of course, it'll make the alcohol, and then it will probably stop fizzing and get a little flat because it runs out of. So sometimes I add a little bit of yeast to give it that second carbonation, and that's great. Hard carbonated.
It is good. So it is, I think it's probably just recommended, but it's really good.
Well, be careful what you're doing because I have seen the bunghole blow out on that thing when it sits there. Yeah.
And on that note, have a fabulous day, and we will